Alright, so this is what I've been up to. A lot of people that follow me on Instagram knows that I just recently published a children's book, which is really exciting. I don't really sound excited right now because it's already been like 2 weeks or so since I announced it. I mean, it's still pretty cool, and I'm just kind of preparing for all the pre-orders that I got, which were so lovely, and I'm so happy that I got that amount of orders. I really thought I was only gonna get 5 orders, so I really want to make it special for those that pre-ordered through my link instead of Amazon. So I decided to have some coloring pages, so it'll probably be printed on 8.5 by 11, and I'm just gonna cut it, in half, just because there are a lot of people that are buying books for their nieces and nephews, and I thought it would be cool to have a coloring sheet for them to color. And I really love this design. Obviously, the cat's my favorite, but I've always wanted to do some kind of like animal collage that are kind of like sporadic like this, and kind of, I don't know, I think it looks really cute, it looks really fun, and it actually does fit the theme of my book, which is just basically animals, and I included some of the animals that will appear in the book as well. So I'm super excited to print these out and send them off to the pre-orders. Alright, so it's currently 9:42 a.m. I'm about to have a meeting soon, but I just wanted to share that half of my books for the pre-orders came. So look at the borders, they look so cool. Yay! I'm still waiting on the other half. So I probably will not be doing pre-orders from Amazon ever again, only because I have to purchase them, and sometimes the print is like pretty bad. So one of the things that I discovered yesterday, there were a couple of prints that were just badly cut. Like, just look at this slant right here, and you can kind of see these little white borders right here. So obviously when I looked at this like the first time, it wasn't that noticeable, but then when I opened the pages up, most of the drawings got kind of like cut, and that text right here was cut, so it was just very poorly done for this copy. So I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I will just like order more just in case the next batch just have really bad ones. Hopefully not, but the rest of this one is good. So I double checked them all, they're all good with the pages, so I might be sending them this half first. I'm not sure yet. I plan to have all of them so I can take a photo with it before I send it out. But yeah, so hopefully I will have a packing video for these soon. And of course, I have my lovely coloring sheet that I made yesterday. So it'll go up on here. All right, time for my meeting. Alright, so I just finished my reel. That took a lot longer than expected. It's currently 11 p.m. now, so this is the current mess right now. I just cleaned up my colored pencils. Yeah, so I quickly did this. Probably not my best coloring moment, but I'm just doing this for the sake of the reel. So I really just want to make a coloring sheet because I know that, kids are going to be or people are buying it for their nieces or nephews or their kids, so I thought it'd be cool to have it in here so they can color. Yeah, so now that the reel is done, I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna get lunch. I'm gonna get pho. Then afterwards, if I have time, probably gonna finish up some coding stuff and then head to training.
And if there's one thing you can count on in a Thor story, it's a good old-fashioned sibling fight with Loki.
Hello. So today is Saturday. I decided to go on some errands to buy stuff for Mother's Day, which is tomorrow, and just go on a little shopping spree for some art supplies. So the only thing I got, I was planning to get Posca markers too, but then because they ran out of the set, I just decided to get these 4. So these are gonna be used to sign my children's books, so the pre-orders. I didn't want to use a black pen because I thought that was kind of boring, so I thought playing around with these 4 would be fun. And I've also never had any other like markers or brush pens that are different colors than just black, so I thought it would be cool just to have it. And the next thing that I had received a couple of days ago were these stickers. So I am including I think 2 out of the 5 designs. Wait, I forgot which. So one of the 5 are these monkeys, this lion, this cow, these bunnies, these sharks. So I'm just gonna pick 2 random ones to include in the pre-orders, and I'm actually very excited. And the best part of the sticker app order, for some reason I didn't know they have like their own sticker app, like print sticker sheets, but they sent me this and it's absolutely hilarious. Like, look at this. So going back to the children's books, and on top of the coloring sheets I designed, I will also have some stickers for people. So I'm actually very excited to package them. I'll hopefully be packaging them pretty soon. Unfortunately, the other half is still coming in, so I'll probably just try my best to finish these up and then package the other one and ship them out. So I felt like I did a terrible job at explaining the whole like children's book process, but I think I will probably do that in another video. So sorry if it's like very chaotic with how things are, and I guess like my enthusiasm with the book has died down a lot. And although it's very exciting, I think it's just been a lot of planning and admin stuff for a while, and I felt like I just am excited to do other projects and make like another book. I do want to make it special still for people, so I just been making sure that everything is good on my end before I ship them out. So yeah, so that's probably what I'll be doing tomorrow or the day after that. All right, so I just want to take some time just to do this part of the last part of the video, a little talking sesh to kind of keep you guys up to date on what I've been up to and the plans I have for the future. So I have this notebook right here that I literally plan anything that comes up to my brain regarding careers, shop updates, whatever that I want to just like blurt out with my ideas. They're all in this book. So during the times that I became unemployed, I decided to plan a 3-year plan to have like multiple backups. But I do want to kind of see where this 3-year plan can lead me. So if you can tell by the beginning of this video, I started talking about how I was starting to do coding and learning some different coding languages, and how that would lead up to like 3D softwares and stuff. So going on to my 3-year plan, I decided to do this so I can have a better direction, because I was at a loss. I just did not know what I really wanted to do, because I wanted to do almost everything, but that's not always the case. Even though I can always do things that are within my passions and make a career out of it, I still have to be aware that I still need to survive. I still need to be financially stable to support myself and eventually my family. I made this 3-year plan now just so I can stay on that path and not distract myself with other stuff. Although if there are opportunities or things that I want to explore, I am welcome to do that. I'm not going to restrict myself to just, stick on this path, but it is my main path. One of the things that I'm planning to do this year is to prepare merch for my shop update. I know that this video is majority of it is just children's books, but eventually I will have more artworks that I'll be doing in preparation for the shop update, which won't happen till like 2023, so next year. So it's going to be a very big shop update, and there's going to be a lot more merch, and I'm also going to be transitioning to Shopify. So I used Etsy before, but due to the whole Etsy fees, I decided to kind of not do that and just switch over to Shopify completely. So that's very exciting. So I will give you more information about that. Right now I'm still on the planning side of it, and hopefully this summer it's just mainly me kind of like designing everything, making sure that I have exactly what I want in my shop. And then on top of the whole shop update thing, I wanted to take some coding classes. So what I've been using is called Free Code Camp, which is a completely free website that teaches you different coding languages. So right now I'm just doing the first course, which is responsive web design, and I went through HTML, CSS, and currently going on to the projects, and then after the projects I'll be able to get my certification. So that is pretty cool to kind of build a skill set, which is something that I really want to do before I start applying to my big girl jobs. So that is also on my list for this year, and I'm hopefully going to try to finish maybe so that certification and then another certification by the end of the summer. And then if I have time during the fall, maybe I can squeeze in maybe 1 or 2, especially for Python and C++, I think. So the reason why I am doing these coding lessons is mainly because I am trying to get into game development, film development, and also like try to experiment kind of making my own things. So because I make my own things, I do have to learn how to troubleshoot some things and learn kind of like the front end, back end of things. A lot of film and games are always looking for better technology, and I kind of want to do that for myself on top of visual arts. So I already have plans for the visual arts side, but then on top of that I do want to just learn another skill before I technically learn more of the 3D software. The most exciting part of 2022 is that I'll be getting a new PC. So that is probably one of the things that I'm like looking for and probably gonna buy in the month of May, so very soon, only because my PC right now I just cannot handle any 3D softwares. Even when I use like After Effects or Premiere Pro, it just crashes. So I definitely need something better, and might as well just go big and just buy something very expensive. My budget is probably around like 1.5k for the PC, so it's a very big girl purchase, probably my biggest purchase ever. This will probably overlap like all the things I want to do regarding like anything like tech wise. I'm hopefully be buying a new PC, new monitor, new keyboard, like all that stuff. So my setup will probably be more different and a lot more advanced, just so I can have a better space to learn. I know not a lot of people have this opportunity, so I have like saved up a lot of money for this, and I know it's gonna be a good investment. So I feel like if you are planning to learn these type of softwares, it's definitely good to have like a nice PC that does well with 3D rendering, and I guess videos, rendering videos, and anything like that. I highly suggest that you do that. This is a big investment for me, and a big investment that will kind of push me to stay on this direction, and also just like give me an opportunity to learn these softwares at its fullest advantage, rather than just having something that is slow and I'm just like frustrated all the time. So that is basically what I am planning to do for this year, is to just kind of sell with shop update, coding languages, maybe learn some 3D softwares that I will kind of get into a little bit more later, because that is like its own separate thing. But yeah, new PC, and then that is mainly what I've been planning to do. If I have time this year, I might get some basics regarding some 3D software, so Blender, maybe Houdini, Unreal Engine, maybe Nomad Sculpt that I can purchase on my iPad, learn some 3D modeling, maybe learn some motion graphics, and going back to basics with 2D animation. So there's just a lot of things I want to explore still, so maybe if I have time within this year, I might squeeze that in, but I'm not gonna, push myself too much, since I just want to relax. And yeah, so that's mainly what I'm planning to do for 2022. So going on to 2023, I want to take some courses. So some courses that I have been looking at is from the site called CGMA, and I was looking into definitely more environment, more world building, and that requires like Unreal Engine and Blender or Maya. So those are things that I really want to kind of understand the basics in 2022, and then when I come to those courses in 2023, those courses are generally more intermediate and they go pretty fast. So I really do want to understand the basics before I take those courses. And on top of that, those courses also, cost a little bit of money. After the PC, I really do need to start saving a little bit more before I take those courses, just because I'm planning to take like roughly 2 or 3 courses, just so I can have more things in my portfolio and demo reel. So those courses will be covered in 2023, and then I am just fully on just making my portfolio, making my demo reel the entirety of next year. So next year is going to be very heavy portfolio work and just doing work for that. I guess I am making some form of passive income through my shop update, so it's a lot of balancing. So I don't know where the big changes with this year and next year is going to be, but they are very, very important to my career. So I have to make sure that I'm staying on track with those things in order to get to, I guess, like that big goal of like being in the game or film industry. And then for, I guess, like a backup is 2024 will kind of basically me tying all the loose ends, maybe doing a couple more projects, more things I can add to my portfolio, maybe take some courses. If things are going well with everything, I might be able to start applying again, and I will be able to apply in 2023 as well, but I'm not going to rush any of that process, since I really just want to focus on my portfolio, make sure that I nail what the industry is looking for, and then that can kind of overlap with 2024 as well. So I'm not gonna push myself to apply, I'm gonna tell myself that, but I know that I tend to compare myself a lot, and sometimes I rush things, which is not always the best. I feel like I might apply to 1 or 2 just to kind of see where I'm at. But yeah, I just want to kind of test it out and see if what I'm doing is good. And then in 2024, apply, and then if nothing works out, if I'm just getting full on rejected, nothing's going right, I will work hard again 2024 to make a short film. So those are the kind of things that I'm trying to do, or these are at least the steps that I want to take, and hopefully I can get there. But it's okay, I still have a lot of backups that I can do. There's plenty of ways for artists to make money, and I feel like at this point I'm still very young. I still feel like as an artist, there's still so many things that I want to learn and experience. I want to take that opportunity before I, stay with like a stable job. So yeah, hopefully that wasn't too much of me talking about my 3-year plan, but that is something that I'm going to be sticking with and something that I'll be sharing my journey with on YouTube. Just kind of share all of the doubts that I have along the way. I know a lot of artists and a lot of my friends are trying to get into that industry, and I just, in general, a lot of people want to get there. But I feel like there are always like little steps that you have to take before you can really, get yourself in there. Like if you want to work at Pixar, you want to work at, I don't know, Riot or Activision or I don't know, all that stuff. I just kind of want to show, I guess, like my way to see if I can make it starting from the ground up. And then on top of that, I have the most awesome opportunities and people that has been giving me like commission work, freelance work, and I'm still going to be able to do that within these 3 years as well. Most of the time I will just be working on my portfolio, but a lot of the times just me being able to give myself more exposure just by talking to people, connecting with people, networking with people. So that is my 3-year plan, and I'm probably going to end this video here. I hope you like my first vlog, and I hope that the 3-year plan and what I've been up to kind of give you an insight on the things that you want to do. Hopefully you can start your 3-year plan or even 1-year plan. Just take it one step at a time. I know life can change within like a couple of months or days, so you never know what's gonna happen. So I just kind of like planning things just to keep my life a lot less chaotic. But I'm fully aware that life can change. So that is all I have for this video, and hopefully it's not too boring. I know I was like talking a lot, and there wasn't a lot of art making in this one either. A lot of planning, a lot of preparation for bigger things. So hopefully next vlog I will have a little bit more art making, I hope. But I'll be making videos about more books and then talking a little bit more artwork. So I'm very excited for that, and I'm also very excited to come back on YouTube since it's been a while since I've made videos. So hopefully you like this video, and if you do, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and follow me on my socials, which are in the description. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful week, month, day. Have a wonderful Mother's Day, and take care of yourself. Right, bye.